Ashwani and Mitesh.
Okay, let's start with that. In fact, Ashwani and Mitesh with us for the last hour calls. Good afternoon. Ashwani, your thoughts, 10,838 on the Nifty and slight underperformance for the Bank Nifty today compared to the other indices. How would you approach the last hour?
Well, it's a narrow market. I mean, had it been 120 points up, I don't think that would have made a difference. But what's more important is that the bears are weakening. And which means that from 10,850, they are now not able to push the market too much lower. And also, today, many sectors are higher, only 3 sectors are lower. Plus with pharma also joining in, Reliance, IT, banks, there is enough, you can do some sort of rotation. It's not narrow market. So for the day, I think I would still be long for the last hour. I think the market could surprise by doing the opposite of what it did yesterday. Having said that, I think India Bulls housing is looking like a fairly strong buy, because after many days of decline, housing finance is coming back, including HDFC, Repco Home. So that's a buy with a stop of 1200, target of 1265. Jubilant Life is also a pharma stock which is moving higher. That's a buy with a stop of 780, target of 805. And Bajaj Finance is consolidating at higher levels. I think that should break out at some point. This is a buy with a stop of 2250, target of 2310.
Okay, all right. Mitesh, good afternoon to you. What's your reading so far? Yesterday, when we were discussing this, you were long, but then that trade was getting stopped out. Today, what's the call? Indices and, of course, stocks.
Yeah, I think, Surabhi, good afternoon. We've maintained a long bias clearly because of the fact that the overall structure still is on the positive side for the Nifty intraday chart. So, in that sense, I think, it's still a market which I believe will be more positively biased. See, what is good is that you have different sectors now participating. So, even on the stock side, if you're maintaining a long bias, clearly you are targeting more of long side trades, and that is working out very well. Though the Nifty, I think, is still finding some supply around the 10,850 mark. So for the time being, I have 2 stock-specific buy calls. Chola Finance is a buy with a stop at 1570 for targets of 1655, and Hero Motors is a buy with a stop at 1620 for targets of 1715.